It's Hot Topics with your boy Young ANT JEFE, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, Big Crazy D and Big UTE. So 2 days ago, I ran into a segment of brother Eddie Boi about the 60s, and what caught my eyes was the name Crazy D and A Trey. That came across my desk, turned the segment on, listened to the segment. Y'all know that the segment was titled, I don't know if it's still up. I didn't go and look to see if it was still up. It is what it is. Him and Big Crazy D, they have their own relationship. They know each other. Based off his segment, I put my segment up.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to type in ANT and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news excuse. It's that good knowledge though. You're not thinking anybody's college though, big dog. Tap in to make sure you're back. Tap in with that good tap in, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that news excuse. It's that knowledge you ain't thinking anybody's college big dog. Tap in with that tap in, make sure I'm tap in with that good tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, subscribe. And we finna jump into it, man. We got Young ANT JEFE though. Don't care about nothing but that check though. Giving us some words about Crazy D, one of his G homies that has made a statement, but it's since, I guess, doubling down. Maybe he was misquoted. I'm not really 100% sure, but what we do know is Young ANT JEFE got the story, and we finna find out. So let's jump into this content. Without no further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
Gave my opinion of what I thought that was said in general of the whole segment. Big U, Crazy D, and what Eddie Boi had to say about informants, dude still over there that's telling, the Olympics coming, and you know how they trying to come in with these indictments and clean the streets up and gentrify everything. So, before, months back, before Big U went down, we also had 600 come out and say that Petey Wack, he didn't say Big U, he said Petey Wack name, had told on Big Crazy D, or whatever the case may be. So, being that I put this segment up and a lot of people out my community watch me, a lot of people watch me in secrecy, haters watch me, trolls watch me, people who fancy themselves as ops watch me.
It's crazy because it's a lot of people who will call yourself an enemy that are engulfed. And when I say engulfed, I mean wrapped up in what you have going on your YouTube channel.
So y'all know what's being spoken and said gets around, and definitely when it involves somebody, loved one, brother, sister, cousin, father, whoever, family member. So I get a call. Today. As soon as I wake up, I'm probably awoke about an hour at this time, but still sorting my day out, or whatever the case may be. So I get a call from one of my elder homies, and I'm like, what up? Actually, I had a missed call from him. I called him back. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, I got a call. You know, D, Big Crazy D want to holler at you. So I'm like, for sure. He click him over on the other line. He say hello, and on the line, Big Crazy D, speak. And these is his words verbatimly, you know what I'm saying? Hey homie, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey look, I seen that segment that you did yesterday with Big U, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to that Eddie Boi situation, and my name being said. He like, that's not true, homie. You gotta take that down. That's not true at all. That man ain't told on me. I don't know that man. We know of each other.
So Eddie Boi has lied on Big U. Got it.
So he was going on to further explain that, man, look, I got stuff on the table. I'm trying to get out of jail and stuff like that. And don't nobody want nothing fictitious out there. Don't nobody want nothing that could potentially stop them from coming home. Do I believe the segments I'm putting out can potentially stop somebody from coming on? What the hell? No. Hell no, I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but it's kind of like the peace of mind of the person who's in incarceration just might see it different, considering the fact that, you know, they want all things working for them and never against them.
Believe so. But, like I said, regardless of what anybody else doing with their content, we gonna stick to the facts, you feel me? And if something is not factual, we don't want that out there. You know what I'm saying? So when the G homie was furthermore going to explain that, look, I'm trying to get up out of here, I don't know nothing about. I said, hey, look, homie, check this out. Say less. If you said it ain't true, it was false information, and you don't want it up there, I don't never waver on integrity, bro. I don't know it to be true. I commentated on it. I'm going to take it down. But I just want you to know and understand that where this came from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if somebody referencing this to you. Let's not get caught up in the messy references. Or I don't know if somebody just told you about it, if you heard it, if you seen it, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But like I told him, say less, homie. You said it ain't true. I'm going to take it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it down. You said it ain't true.
And that's definitely admirable of Young ANT Jefe. He's like, you know, you said it's not true. You said that it's not what it's supposed to be. It's a poor representation of what you actually have going on. Let me just go ahead and not be the one to make a bad day even worse. And I'm just go ahead and take it down for the betterment, you know, just in my community and my, you know, personal politics and respect to my G homie. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Young ANT Jefe showing that type of love and respect to his G homie, as he really should, honestly. And that shows a lot about his humility and his moral compass versus a lot of these flu-flamming dudes that just do it all for content. So big love, big respect, and big kudos to Young ANT.
He was like, you know, pretty much, you know, good looking. I appreciate it. You feel me? Hey, I'm about to go to work. He exit the phone. I exit the phone call. When I exit that phone call, right on clue, I get another.
Right on cue. Q is the word you're looking for. Don't worry about it. Words is his art. Q though.
Phone call from Young Crazy D, which is his son. Me and Young Crazy D, same generation. Young Crazy D is a homie I've Crip with, is a bro, been in his house many a times, used to be with him on an every day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying? In the early stages of gang banging, you know, once upon a time, you know what I'm saying? Before people grew, I started going to jail, and you know, and he started, you know what I'm saying, getting on the right path to set a proper foundation for the life he's living today, you know what I'm saying? Ain't been in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Traveling, you know what I'm saying? Having it his way, different countries, things like that, enjoying life, you know what I'm saying? Exploring. So he tap in with me, like, hey, bro, what's up? Like, what it do? I already know what the phone call about because the universe just ain't working like that. To where I just get off the phone from with your pops and then you call in. So he hop on. Hey, what up, bro? Woo, I got, you know, he got one of our other compadres, you know what I'm saying? And the bro Lil Lala on the phone. He like,
yeah, the universe will never work like that where I just coincidentally get off the phone with your pops that's doing time as he's talking to me about a video that he's not 100% cool with, and now you call him. Yeah, sounds like somebody wants to holler, big dog. That's not the universe working in coincidences.
I got Lil Lala on the line. We was just hollering. He like, yeah, man, you know, you talk to Pops? I'm like, yeah, I just got off the line with your Pops, bro. You feel me? He was like, what happened? What he said? So I pretty much explained to him what I explained to y'all. That, you know, his Pops said that the things was untrue and asked me if I can take it down because that wasn't true. Him and Big U don't know each other. They just know of each other, but there's not no paperwork. So the homie like, yeah, you know, I was talking to Pops, man, and, you know, Pops, you know, I had told him about the segment, you know, that, you know, the bro Young Ant be doing this thing on YouTube, you feel me? And, you know, I let Pops listen to it. And he said when he let his Pops listen to it, his Pops was kind of like, what was the exact word? I don't remember what the exact word was, but basically he felt some type of way, like as if he was angry that his name was being mentioned, and I was speaking on that. So he said he had to tell his pops, like, hey, look, pops, hold on. Young Ant not in the room. You know, it ain't like Young Ant just pulled this out of his ass and put this segment out there, you feel me? He's reacting to what Eddie Boi had to say. And like I told Young D, I said, man, he couldn't have been mad at me, period. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't have been mad at me, because if I just wanted to create a narrative.
Well, yeah, Eddie Boi is the one who said it, and Young ANT JEFE is just reacting to what's already put out into this universe of ours, for sure.
Or do some content on Crazy D. His case is on the internet. His name had been spoke before. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what this about. And I just feel like young Crazy D shouldn't even have to explain that to his dad, because unless he heard just my part of the speaking of the content and just was like, hold on, but like, nah, if you listen to what's going on, he been around too long, he's a vet, he's a veteran. He know how the game go, you know what I'm saying? Pretty sure he had pushed, I don't know if he played chess, I would assume he had pushed many chess pieces. You listen to that whole conversation, ain't no way you can be mad at me. You cannot be mad at me.
Well, a lot of times people don't intake the entire content. They just intake maybe a clip or a short part, or might only just see their name involved in something and then not really take the time to really engage with the entirety of the content. So, you know, that's also something that's extremely common in our YouTube space, especially amongst the older generation. They aren't really too thrilled or too eager to do what we like to call too much research on these content pieces and all that kind of stuff. But they will do their best to make sure that everything is going to the likings that they believe of the politics that they stand for. But I would also implore people to kind of maybe take more of a time to look into what the content is actually about, versus just assuming that it's something that might be salacious against you
whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, I took that down, you know, based on integrity, and because the G homie said that didn't happen. So if that didn't happen, we don't want no false narratives out there, you know, or anything like that. But I did find out in this phone call that the homie Young Crazy D was the one that called his dad and let his dad listen to it, and was telling his dad, like, was basically asking his dad, was this true? Because this is his son, this is his junior. You know what I'm saying? This is his junior, same name, everything. So I'm pretty sure they had many conversations about his gangsterism, about history and stuff like that. And I guess when my segment came out pertaining to what brother Eddie Boi said, made Young Crazy D tap in with his dad, or told his dad to call, like, hey, call me when you get a chance. Dad called in, hey, is this true, Big U told? Dad like, no, where you get that from? He played my recording. So he like, you know, hey, this came from Eddie Boi. Did you talk to Eddie Boi? He like, yeah, he talked to Eddie Boi. So from my understanding, was no lie told there as far as Eddie Boi saying that he talked to Big Crazy D, and Big Crazy D call in to him, and they have a relationship and they are friends. Now, what I'm not about to do,
but it's just the nature of the conversation is not what Eddie Boi was 100% truthful about. So yeah, they might be friends, they might be homies, and the conversation may have gone a certain type of way, but it doesn't seem like Eddie Boi was too forthcoming with the totality of that conversation and kind of put his own spin on it so it could be what he wanted it to be versus what it actually was.
I'm not gonna get into the back and forth of well, is Eddie Boi lying? Did he tell Eddie Boi this? He could have told Eddie Boi this. He told me it ain't true. So that's the narrative I'ma go with. You know what I'm saying? If Eddie Boi say he heard.
So yes, Eddie Boi is lying, basically. I don't want to say what Young Ant is trying to say, because I can't speak for Young ANT JEFE, but based off how I'm interpreting the conversation, it's a polite way of Young ANT JEFE saying, Eddie Boi, you a liar.
Heard that. I don't know what they conversation.
But again, let the record reflect, this is just my interpretation of.
Was on the phone. They conversation is they conversation. I'm not here to debunk what Eddie Boi said. Like I said, their relationship is their relationship. I know the conversation I had with the G homie this morning on the phone. He asked me if I could take my content down because that was not true about Big U. So, you know, hey, based on ethic, based on integrity, I took mine down. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if he gonna call in and speak with Eddie Boi again and talked to Eddie Boi about what was put up. I'm pretty sure a lot was talked about in their phone call, and stuff could have been cross references. You know what I'm saying? Because, like we know Eddie Boi. You know,
and I'm sure that Eddie Boi wasn't told these things or had that conversation with the intention of it going back to the internet. I'm sure that this man probably wanted all that to stay off the internet, and you know, that's personal business and conversations that aren't really for public consumption.
Saying he in full support behind his brother Lil or Eddie Boi and him trying to get out of jail and stuff like that, and Big UtE being cross-referenced to that. But that's 60 business. Like I said, an elder out my community who spoke up. I heard of it before. I did a reaction to it. The G homie tapped in, said that's not correct. So this is where we at with it. We gonna conclude that there. It's your boy Young ANT JEFE. Don't care about number, what the check say. Make sure.
All right, man, we finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. It's red dots to the left. Of course, y'all know the rest, and y'all know that it's free. Avenue Angel. Until he's free, we are gone.
Change the way you walk, conversations in the bank probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I will never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once, you showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. Six blood sin and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch, and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take them pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and me, this is the wise, cause the shit can get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a killer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 with these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me and look. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd